The first section of business and commercial auto policies introduce you to the more basic concepts of these coverages. It compared business and commercial auto coverage. You saw a number of similarities in terms of things like symbols and how they denote not only the ownership of commercial and business autos, but what type of vehicle is included. We also discussed what types of coverage are desired in terms of limits, deductibles, and who needs to be covered. Then we detailed who's considered an insured in these policies. The next segment takes a deeper look at commercial contracts by examining what are known as garage policies. This section considers garages and their associated businesses. It's not just entities like auto repair shops or parking garages. Garage policies are intended to protect companies that have a garage exposure. That being said, what is a garage? A garage can be an automobile dealership that sells and services vehicles, or it can also be a dealership that only sells vehicles but does not service them. Garages can also be repair shops, tire stores, automobile painting services, mechanics, and much more. It's important for the producer to question potential applicants very carefully to uncover the exposures a business might have when looking at insurance. The typical personal auto customer doesn't have nearly the same exposures as an auto repair shop. One of the things you've seen, and will see again in this course, is that a policy will not provide a benefit or coverage to a bailee, or a person whose property has been entrusted to. So, if a mechanic repairs a vehicle, and after the vehicle is repaired, the mechanic crashes it during the test drive, there is no coverage under the customer's personal auto policy. Remember, there's no benefit to a bailee. This is why a properly constructed business policy is critical. The personal auto policy insured will likely never be in a situation in which they need coverage for a dump truck, or protection for customer liability in their personal lives. Their business lives may be a different story, however, and the producer must ensure that proper coverage is applied for in the first place. It's important to maintain communication with all business and commercial auto policy holders to make sure that their current coverage is adequate for their needs. This section will also introduce what's called motor carrier cargo coverage. This provides coverage for cargo being transported by a common carrier, such as a trucking firm. Business and commercial contracts can easily cover owned and non-owned vehicles with the proper symbol being shown on the declarations page, but they will not cover freight and cargo without a proper endorsement. Another important aspect of commercial trucking are trailers. It's common in the trucking industry for trailers to be exchanged between companies, but basic commercial auto policies do not cover trailers owned by someone else. Non-owned autos may be covered, but trailers owned by others have to be specifically endorsed on the policy for coverage to apply. This can be accomplished by adding a trailer interchange endorsement to the commercial auto policy. We'll end with out-of-state coverage needs and how a policy may be able to cover states other than the entity's home state location if the other state has higher liability limit requirements.